Good morning. Today topic exception handling in C++. One of the advantages of C++ over C is exception handling. Exceptions are runtime anomalies or abnormal conditions that a program encounters during its execution. There are two types of exceptions: synchronous, asynchronous. Example, which are beyond the program's control, disk failures, etc. C++ provides some specialized keywords for this purpose. From the slide, you see exceptions are runtime anomalies or unusual conditions that a program may encounter during execution. Examples: a division by zero, access to an array outside of its bounds, running out of memory, running out of disk space. These are some exceptions. Okay. C++ provides some specialized keywords for this purpose. One is the try, catch, throw. Represents a block of code that can throw an exception. Catch represents a block of code that is executed when particular exception is thrown. Thrown, used to throw an exception, also used all list of exception that a function throws but does not handle itself. That does not bundle itself. Clear? That does not bond itself. That does not bundle itself. How many types there are? Different types of exceptions. Second slide, principles of exception handling. Similar to errors, exceptions are also of two types. They are as follows: synchronous exception and asynchronous exceptions. The exceptions which occur during the program execution due to some fault in the input data. The exceptions which occur during the program execution due to some fault in the input data. Examples: errors such as out of range, overflow, division by zero, etc. These are some fault. Asynchronous exceptions. The exceptions caused by events or fault unrelated or external to the program and beyond the control of the program. Examples: keyboard failures, hardware disk failures. These are some examples. Some are examples. In traditional error handling codes, there are always if-else conditions to handle errors. These conditions and the code to handle errors get mixed up with the normal flow. This makes the code less readable and maintainable. With the try-catch blocks, the code of error handling becomes separated from the normal flow. Normal flow. You are going to the third one. The exception handling mechanism of C++ is designed to handle only the synchronous exceptions within a program. The goal of exception handling is to create a routine that detects and sends an exceptional condition in order to execute suitable actions. The routine needs to carry out the following responsibilities. The routine needs to carry out the following responsibilities. Detect, that means find the problem, hit the exception, inform that an error has been detected or throw the exception, receive error information or catch the exception, take corrective action or handle the exception. These are some routine needs to carry out the following responsibilities. What is the first one? Detect, find the problem, hit the exception. Second one, inform that an error has been detected through the exception. Third one, receive an error information or catch the exception, take corrective action or handle the exception. Another point is the node. An exception is an object. It is sent from the part of your program where an error occurs to the part of the program that is going to control an error. Once again, an exception is an object. Clear? It is exception means it is an object. It is sent from the part of the program where an error occurs to the part of the program that is going to control the error. An exception is an object. It is sent from the part of your program where an error occurs to the part of the program that is going to control the error. This is the third one. You can go to the fourth one. Principles of exception handling. The keyword, you know that one. Try, throw and catch. Exception handling mechanism basically builds upon three keywords: try, catch and throw. Okay, these three are very important: try, catch and throw. The keyword try is used to preface a block of statement which may generate exceptions. The keyword try is used to preface a block of statement which may generate exceptions. Try is to generate a exceptions. Syntax for try statement. Generally, try, curly braces started, statement 1 ended with semicolon, statement 2 ended with semicolon and a curly braces closed. This is the try is used to preface a block of statement which generate exceptions. These are try represent a block of code that can throw an exception. What is this one? Try can do block of statements, code that can execute the other that can throw an exception. Here exception that can exceptions that can exception. Try block is you can create some exception. Next, principles of our asynchronous, this one try. Next we can go to the fifth one. When an exception is detected, it is thrown using a throw statement. In the try block, you are going to the throw statement. When an exception is detected, it is thrown using a throw statement in the try block. Syntax of a throw statement. Syntax of a throw statement. Syntax of a throw statement. Syntax of throw statement: throw in bracket except 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 and in bracket close ended with semicolon. Otherwise you can directly use throw except except throw. Otherwise throw semicolon comment box comment starter rethrowing of an exception. Third one is the rethrowing of an exception. A catch block defined by the keyword catch catches the exception and handle it appropriately. A catch block defined by the keyword catch catches the exception and handles it appropriately. The catch block that catches an exception must immediately follow the try block that throws the exception. Once again, see guys, in previously try catch. Once go principles of exception. Generally these are three keywords: try, catch and throw. Generally, okay. Exception handling mechanism basically builds upon the three keywords: try, catch and throw. The keyword try is used to preface block of statement which may generate exceptions. Syntax of try statement or try: curly braces start statement 1, statement 2 ended with semicolon, every line, and curly braces closed. When an exception is detected, it is thrown using a throw statement in the try block. Syntax of throw statement: these are three ways you can define that one. Okay, throw in bracket excepts bracket closed and ended with semicolon. Throw 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 except except ended with semicolon. Otherwise you can go through directly give the throw ended with semicolon. Rethrowing of an exception: a catch block defined by the keyword catch catches the exception and handles it appropriately. The catch block that catches an exception must immediately follow the try block that throws the exception. What is the general first definition of exceptions? Are runtime anomalies are usually condition that program may encounter during the execution of during the execution of our program. What is this one? Once again, see, one of the advantages of C++ over C is the exception handling. Exceptions are runtime anomalies or abnormal conditions that a program encounters during the execution. There are two types of exceptions. Already you have discussed that one. One is the asynchronous and one is the synchronous. Second one is the asynchronous. Okay, example which are beyond the program's control, disk failures, etc. Already you are given the different what are the conditions there is in exceptions. C++ provided following the specialized keywords for the purpose. What are that one? That are try, catch and throw. What is the try? Try represents a block of code that can throw an exception. Catch, what is the catch doing? Represents a block of code that is executed when a particular exception is thrown. What is the throw? Throw is used to throw an exception. Also used to list the exception that a function throws, but does not handle itself. Does not handles itself. Why exception handling? Why you are using the exception handling? Why you are using that exception handling? Okay, why you are using generally? Why you are using? Following are some advantages of exception handling traditionally are error handling, separation of error handling code from normal code. These are two types of exception handling are two types. One is the separation of error handling code from normal code. Second one is the function or methods can handle any exception they are choose. And another one is there, that is the group of error types. Another one is the group of error types. What the first one is the separation of error handling code from normal codes. What is the normal codes? In a traditional error handling codes, there are always if else conditions to handle the errors. What is that one? If else conditions to handle the errors. These conditions and the code to handle errors get mixed up with the normal flow. This makes the code less needable and maintainable. Why try and catch blocks do? The code for error handling becomes separated from the normal flow. It is doing normal flow. It is a separated normal flow. Try catch blocks they are using separated normal flow. What is the functions methods can handle any exception they choose. A function can throw many exceptions but may choose to handle some of them. The other exceptions which are throw but not catch can be handled by a caller. The other exception which are thrown but not catch can handle by caller. If the caller chooses not to catch them, then the exceptions are handled by caller of the caller. In generally C++, a function can specify the exception that it throws using the throw keyword, throw throw keyword. The caller of this function must handle the exceptions in some way, either by specifying it again or catching it. And the third one is the grouping of error types. These three are another basically general using. What is the exception here? Grouping of error types. In C++, both basic types and objects can be thrown as an exception. You can create a hierarchy of exceptions. Objects, group an exception in namespace or class, categorize them according to its types. See guys, what are the known exception? The principles of exception handling are three. The keyword, try, catch and the throw. Exception handling mechanism basically builds upon three kinds: try, catch and throw. Clear? You can go to the next. You can go to that sixth slide. What is the sixth slide? What is the syntax of a catch statement? In previously give the statement, syntax of catch statement. Try, curly braces start. Already you can use the try statement. What is the try statement? Try, curly braces start, statement 1, statement 2 ended with semicolon, then curly braces closed. Here that is a try statement. Now you can go to the syntax of catch statement. Including the try statement, you can go the catch statement. Try, curly braces, statement 1, statement 2 ended with every line and semicolon. The first block is over. Next we can catch the catch argument. Curly braces start, statement 3, action to be taken. In comment you are going the what the statement third to be action to be taken. When an exception is found, the catch block is executed. If an exception is found in third statement, the catch block is executed. Here you can find any if any fault on that one, then the catch block is execution is started. The catch statement contains an argument of exception type and it's optional. What this one? The catch statement contains an argument of exception type and it's optional. When an argument is declared, the argument can be used in the catch block. When an argument is declared, the argument can be used in the catch block. You can find any argument in the declaration, then the argument can be used in the catch block. After the execution of the catch block, the statement inside the blocks are executed. In here, what are they doing after the execution of the catch block? After any execution is done on that catch block, the statements inside the blocks are to be executed. Depend upon the execution of catch block, remaining statement to be depended. The statement inside the blocks are to be executed. In case of no exception is caught, in case sometimes there is no exception, and that one in case of no exception is caught, the catch block is ignored, and if a mismatch is found, the program is terminated. If no exception is found in that one, then go to the mismatch, and if a mismatch is found, the program is terminated. This is the try, the catch statement. What are the syntax of catch statement? Try, curly braces start, statement 1, statement 2, and curly braces closed. Now you can the catch and argument. Curly braces statement through 3 to be. That means the 3 the semicolon, it means that is a action to be taken. When an exception is found, the catch block is executed. The catch statement contains an argument of exception, and it's optional. When an argument is declared, the argument can be used in the catch block. After the execution of the catch block, the statement inside the blocks are executed. In case no exception is found, means that is no exception is caught, no exception is caught, the catch block is ignored. The class match total is ignored, and if a mismatch is found, the program is to be terminated. Then go to the, what is the next one? That is the exception handling mechanism. What is the exception handling mechanism? Here you can go to the exception handling. What is the mechanism of exception? The C++. What is the main theme of the C++ exception handling mechanism? Provide 3 keywords. What are that one? Already previous you can know that one. What is that one? First one is the throw, try, throw, and catch. You can give the try, throw, and catch. The keyword used to the starting of the pro exception. The keyword. What is the keyword? The keyword try is used to starting of the exception. The keyword is the main key. Try is the starting of the exception. The throw block is present inside the try block. The throw block is present inside the try block. Throw is also inside of try block. Immediately after the try block, the catch block is presented. Immediately after the try block, already you can previous slide you can try with include try and catch in syntax. Immediately after the try block, the catch block is present. Figure, for example, you can see that some example diagram, that is a figure, shows the try, catch, and throw statement. The try, catch, and throw statements. What is the try block? What are they doing? The try block. What are they doing? Find errors and throws. It is finding the errors and throws the exception, or execute an exception. It is finding the error and throws. Otherwise, it is again it can do another operation. Execute an exceptions. First it is finding and throws. Otherwise, it execute an expression. Well, okay. Then go to the throw block. Next one, try. After try, you can go to the throw block. Throw block or throws an exception. What is that one? After then, catch block. What is the third one? Is the catch block. What is the catch do? Catches and handles the exception. It catches and handles the exception object. Then go to the exception object. Go to the continuous way. Exception goes to the continuous way. You can see the total. You can go to the slide number 8. Slide number 8. You can go to the slide number 8. What are that one? Here previously you discussed. Okay. Try catch and throw. Try catch throw. You can go to that. Eighth slide. Yeah, on that one you can discuss simple. Simple. Okay. You can go. What is the 8th one? The catch block receive an exception that is sent by the throw block. The catch block receive the exception that is sent by the throw block. The general form of the statement is as per the following figure. What is that one? In previous figure, what are they doing? The statement is give the full information about the in previous slide. What is that one? Try catch diagram is there. In previous once after the you can simply 1 second you can see this one diagram. What is the diagram? Here clear explanation of statements. The catch block receives the exception that is sent by the throw block. The general form of the statement is as per the following figure. Statement 1, statement 2. and statement ended with semicolon, ended with statement 1 ended with semicolon, statement 2 semicolon. Try. In comment they are being of execution handling routine. What is the try statement doing here? Is try statement beginning of execution handling the handling. It is the beginning of the try execution. It is the beginning of execution. Try statement 1, try curly braces started, statement 1 comma, statement 2 comma, throw here throw statement to be executed. Throw means that is the object exception. In comment block of statement which block of statement which statement 3, find the force to throws an exception. If it is find any error on that one, you can throw to statement find the force to throws an exception. Statement n curly braces closed, catch object or type of arguments. In previously see the what is the catch statement syntax, you can recall that one. What is the catch statement? Catch arguments, curly braces started, statement 1 block of statement that handles the statement exception. In case of any error is finding that one, statement 1 block of statement that handle the exception, In previously what is the try catch in this one? In this previous one, what is the try catch one? See, note, then go to the 9th point. You can go to the 9th slide. Then go to the 9th slide. Then go to the 9th slide. Note, when a try block passes an exception using the throw statement. When the try block passes an exception using throw statement, the control of the program passes to the catch. The control of the program passes through the catch. When the try block passes an exception using the throw statement, the control of the program passes to the catch block. The second point, the data type used by throw and catch statement should be same. The data type used by throw and catch statement should be same. Otherwise, the program is aborted using the abort function. Another function is coming, that is the abort function. What is it doing? The data type used by throw and catch statement should be same. Otherwise, the program is aborted using the abort function, which is executed implicitly by the compiler. What is the abort statement it is doing? Which is executed implicitly by the program. What is the abort statement? The program is aborted using the abort function, which is executed implicitly by the compiler when an error is found and no exception is thrown. In case of when no error is found, in case of it is not find any error is found and no exception is thrown. In such a situation, the catch block is disregarded and the statement of the catch block is executed. Disregarded when no error is found and no exception is thrown. In such a situations, the catch block is disregarded and the statement of the catch block is executed. In this one, you can and catch blocks to be is doing. When try block passes an execution using the throw statement, the control of the program passes to the catch block. The data type used by throw and the catch statement should be the same. Otherwise, the program is aborted using the abort function, which is executed implicitly by the compiler when no error is found and no exception is thrown. In such a situation, the catch block is disregarded and the statement of the catch block is executed. For example, you can discuss one simple program. For example, write a C++ program to using to using division by zero exception. From that output, enter the value of A and B. You are given the A value is 2, B value is 0. Division by 0 is 0. What that conditions you are displayed? Then go to the what is the output of that one? Write a C+ program by using division by 0 into 0 exception. On that one, what are the values? You can give the two values, that is the A is equal to 2, B is equal to 0. And what are they happen? Division by 0. What is the occurring? You can go to the program. You can go to the simple program. Okay, then go to the 10th slide. What is the program on that one? Hash include iostream.h using namespace std. Here in previous in C you are giving the stdio.h header files. Here you can in C++ you are going to the iostream.h using namespace std. Integer into main. The curly braces started into A comma B ended with semicolon. Count C out, that is a C out less than in double quotation enter the values of A and B double quotation ka ended with semicolon enter ENL ended with semicolon enter C in greater than double get A greater than B ended with semicolon. Try curly braces started if B not is equal to 0. C out less than A by B ended with a semicolon. Else throw B. Throw. What is the here? Try block is there. Try block. What is the try block? Try statement 1, statement 2, etc. are some conditions. Okay, if B not equal to 0, in bracket, if in bracket B not equal to 0, bracket close, C out less than less than A by B ended with semicolon. Else throw B ended with semicolon. Try block is closed. Then go to the catch int I. You can give the catch statement int I. Catch statements to be started curly braces C out less than within double quotation division by 0 ended with semicolon double quotation closed. You can use the less than I and ln. Catch statement is closed. Return 0 ended with semicolon. What is that one? You are using that one. You can go to the statement. Okay, enter the values of A and B. 2 A is equal to B, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 0. What is the happening in this one? You can go. What is the? You can explain another program following the examples of handling of statement, exception of flow of an exception. You can see that one. In case of hash include iostream data using namespace std, you can write your VPA program, another program. Okay, you can try this one. See this program, you can go to the another program using namespace std. It is the same type of that into main, a main function started, curly braces started, int x is equal to 1. Some code you can write some code. Int x is equal to -1. See out before try. You can use that your own way will be executed. In case of in case of that one, there is a special default functions. You can give your own way program that in case of you can write in some way manner. Okay, cut exception is some programs to be run. Okay, this is the some 11th point. You can go to the once again you can repeat the statements to what is the exception, what is the exception, what is the try, what is the catch. Once again you can repeat these statements, then you will clearly understand. Clear guys? Once again you repeat the first to last one. What is the catch, exception, what is the main mode of this functions. What is the catch, what is the try? Once again you repeat this one. Okay, exceptions are runtime anomalies or unusual conditions that a program may encounter during the executions. What is the exception? Exceptions are runtime anomalies or unusual conditions that a program may encounters during the executions. Examples, these are, what are these examples? Division by 0, access to an error outside of its bonds, running out of memory, running out of disk space. Once you can repeat means that clearly understand these points. Okay, clearly understand this point. Okay, exceptions. Then principles of exception handling. Similar to errors, exceptions are also of two types. There are as follows: synchronous exceptions and asynchronous exception. The exception which occur during the program execution due to some fault in the input data. In case of any fault in the input, you can find that one. Examples: errors such as out of range or overflow, division by 0. Asynchronous expressions, the exception caused by events or faults unrelated, external to the program and beyond the control of the program. Example: keyboard failures or hardware disk failures. These are some asynchronous exceptions. There are two types of exceptions, that is synchronous and asynchronous. What is the synchronous exception? The exception is which occur during the program execution due to some fault in the input data. Examples: errors such as output of range, overflow, division by 0. Asynchronous exception, the exception caused by events or faults unrelated, external to the program and beyond the control of the program. These two are unrelated exceptions. You can cause it to this one. What is the generally exception handling mechanism? In the C++ exception handling mechanism provides three keywords. In a handling mechanism there are three types. What are they are try, throw and catch. The keyword try is used at the starting of the exception. This is what is the try. The keyword try is used at the starting of the exception. The throw block is present inside the try block. What is the throw? The throw block is present inside the try block. Immediately after the try block, the catch block is present. Immediately after the try block, the catch block is present. Generally, you can see that figure: try block, find errors, and error throws or execute an exception. Throw block or the throw an exception. These are some exceptions. Okay, what is this one? In previously you can concluded that one. You can, in case of given multiple catches, that is a multiple catch statement. In case of you are using that multiple catch statements, in case of it is also possible that a program segment has more than one condition to throw an exception. In such a cases, you can associate more than one catch statement with a try or similar to switch statement. In case of some programs, you can have multiple catch statement, and that one you are using a switch statement or try statement, just like a switch statement. It is also possible that a program segment has more than one condition to throw an exception. In such a cases, you can associate more than one catch statement with a try or similar to catch statement. The format of multiple catch statements as follows. See guys, in case of more catch files, you can use just like in previous the switch, just like a switch statement. What is the format of multiple catch statement? As follows. Multiple catch statements as follows. Multiple. What is this one? Try. What is that one? Try curly braces started. Try block. Try block closed. Catch. Type 1 argument. Catch block started. Catch section 1. Catch block closed. Catch type 2 argument started. Catch the catch block started. Catch section 2 closed, and so on. Catch type n arguments. Catch statement started and the function started. Catch section n. These are different multiple functions you can define in define catch section. Once again, the format of multiple catch statement is as follows. Try curly braces, catch statement, try block, curly braces closed, catch statement type 1 argument, curly braces started. That means that a catch section started. Catch section 1 closed, catch type 2 arguments, curly braces started, catch section 2, and catch type argument n, catch section n. These are some statements, some multiple cases statements. Then you are going to that last point today your discussion. When exception is thrown, one exception is thrown, the exception handlers are searched in the order for an appropriate match. When an exception is thrown, the exception handlers are searched in the order for an appropriate match. The first handler that yields a match is executed. A match is executed. After executing the handler, the control goes to the first statement of the last catch block for the try. After executing the handler, the control goes to the first statement. After executing the handler, the control goes to the first statement after the last catch block for the try. When no match is found, the program will terminate. When no match is found, the program will terminate. When no match is found, the program will terminate. It is possible that arguments of several catch statements if it is possible that argument of several catch statement match the type of exception. In such a cases, the first handler that matches the exception type is executed. Exception type is executed. The type of exception type is executed. Clear, guys? Once again, what is the multiple? You can go to that multiple exceptions. What is the multiple catch statement? It is also possible that a program statement that has more than one condition to throw an exception. In such a cases, we can associate more than one catch statement with a try similar to the switch statement. In case of try, the format multiple catch statement as follows. Try curly braces, try block close, catch type 1 argument, catch statement started, catch section 1, catch section completed, closed, catch type 2 argument started, that catch section 2, the catch section 2 completed, the close, catch type argument n, catch section n, that closed, that to be closed. You can go to the multiple. When an exception is thrown, the exception handlers are searched in the order for an appropriate match. The first handler that yields a match is executed. After the executing the handler,